They call this a controlled environment, but I don't know about that considering who's about to fight. We are live at Brooklyn Hall. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
Time for our... There can only be one, Lomachenko, Ukraine's finest. He's a former world champion in multiple weight classes. Terrence Buck.
This bout is
not too many. So here we go. Should be a good one. The right hook misses. So much firepower here. We welcome you to this beautiful theater. Shakespeare has nothing on the drama that we've seen between these two fighters. We expect a standing ovation when these two are done.
This is that place you want to say, I fought there, I've been there, and now we are here.
It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Jab not finding its target. How about that time counter shot? These two were made for each other. Nice counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Loma in that last round. As bad as... Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter. Punch, counter punch. This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
Todd, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
These counter punches have to hurt. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. So far, the offense has been better than the defense. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Loma in that last round. I promise you all. The bell rings and we start the third. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter punch right up the middle. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Swing and a miss with that jab. They exchange punches. Good counter punch. Nice counter shot. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Loma in that last round. Pretty dumb. Back at it in round 4. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well done with that counter shot. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. How about that time counter shot? This is a high-octane battle. Good counter punching. Swing and a miss with the left hook. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That counter shot lands. Does well to block that left jab. Straight right just misses. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
A shot from the guard took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4. Country.
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. On to the 5th we go. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
They exchange punches. Nice defense on that hook. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Crawford in trouble. still standing.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up...
On to the sixth round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter shot. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Do you believe what we are seeing? Terrence Crawford just got rocked. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
The courage on display here is incredible.
Yes!
That counter shot lands. The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
I need to see.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That will do it. They want no more. Well, the corner has thrown in the towel, and that will do it. The fighter not happy, but those are the rules.